clothes, the one I usually wear. Fella.
All right. Shabbat Shalom. Hallelujah. We on our midweek already. Hallelujah. We just come to give y'all praise and glory and honor. We thank him for the opportunity to come before him and to bring you another midweek message.
When the world's
Give y'all all the praise and glory and
are
honor.
howling and my hope
We just praise him tonight.
begins to
Thank you.
fray, I find solace just
And y'all, we just
in
want to thank you for this
knowing
opportunity
my peace
for giving us
is
yet
not
again to come before your throne of
far
grace.
away.
We just want to thank him, saints.
For he's
And we invite the
my
Holy Spirit in tonight,
peace
as
giver.
always,
He's my
to
strength
be the
in the
co-pastor, the
storm.
teacher of the lesson.
I know
God,
he
we open
comes
our
to
eyes of understanding.
deliver. I know
And God, we
I'm
give your
not
name glory,
alone.
praise, and honor. Be with us in this message. Recognize
When the skies of life are
Amen.
cloudy, no ray of hope I see, I know the light is dawning, for I know who cares for me. When the stars forget to twinkle and the sun refused to shine, my face looks up to the Master who brings me peace of mind.
Oh, we need a
For
peace
he's
giver.
my peace
Give God praise and
giver.
glory for
He's my
our
strength
mother
in the storm.
moderators for
I know
embracing us
he
in such a
comes to
beautiful week.
deliver. I know
Anointed
I'm
music.
not alone. When my strength is almost gone, I'm not sure how to carry on. I go to a place of wonder. There I speak to Yahuah. I find he's my peace giver. He's my peace
And we give him glory, praise,
giver. When my strength is
music. My
almost
life
gone,
is definitely
he's
not
my
doing good tonight, y'all.
peace giver. He's my peace giver.
We're gonna have to straighten that out a little.
He's my
Getting a shadow, man.
peace giver. When my strength is almost gone,
It is what it is.
he's my
Sorry about that.
peace giver.
I think I'm gonna have to get another bulb or something.
When the world's wolves are
Nevertheless, I'm not
howling
important. I just want you guys to
and
hear the
my
message.
hope begins to fray,
We thank him tonight.
I find
As he continues
solace
to bless us.
just in knowing my peace is not far away. When my strength is almost gone, I'm not sure how to
Shabbat
carry
shalom, Mother
on.
Judy.
Oh,
Shalom, Mother
in that
Judy.
place of wonder, there I speak God alone.
Shabbat shalom.
For He's my peace giver. He's my peace giver. He's my peace giver. He's my peace giver.
We give y'all praise and glory. He is our peace giver, saints. And we give y'all all the praises and all the glory.
Did you
We
know?
thank him for the opportunity yet again to come before the throne of grace and be with you in this lesson tonight. As you can see, our topic for tonight is um, Yahuwah's, I meant to change that. I thought I did. But it's Yahuwah's power and dominion. So we're going to get into the word. We got 12 verses. And we're going to see how y'all work that out tonight. His power and his what? Dominion. Because some people act like they have all the power. And some act like they have all the dominion.
Hmm.
Like everything set and rises on them.
Yeah,
Well, we gonna see who's really in authority tonight. All right, let's go. If you got it, go ahead
yeah.
and read it.
I'll read it. Psalm 97 starting with the first verse going down to the 12th. The Yahuah reigneth. Let the earth rejoice. Let the multitude of isles be glad thereof. Second verse. Clouds and darkness are round about him. Righteousness and judgment are the habitation of his throne. 3. A fire goes before him and burneth up his enemies round about. Fourth verse. His lightning enlightening the world. The earth saw and trembled. 5. Verse 5. The hills melted like wax at the presence of the Yahuwah. At the presence of the Yahuwah of the whole earth. Verse 6. The heavens declared his righteousness, and all the people see his glory. 7. Confounded be all they that serve graven images, that boast themselves of idols. Worship him, all ye gods. Verse 8. Zion heard and was glad, and the daughters of Judah rejoiced, because of thy judgments, O Yahweh. Verse 9. For thou, Yahweh, art high above all the earth. Thou art exalted far above all gods. Verse 10. Ye that love the Yahweh hate evil. He preserveth the soul of his saints. He delivers them out of the hands of the wicked. Verse 11. Light is shown for the righteous, and gladness for the upright in heart. In the final verse, 12. Rejoice in the Yahweh, ye righteous, and give thanks at the remembrance of his holiness.
Holy name. Oh, we give y'all praise and glory. Getting back to the power and the dominion. Now, even in saying that, we know the verses tell us that Father didn't give us the spirit of fear, but he gave us what? Power.
Power and a sound mind.
That's right. He gave us power. He
Mm-hmm.
gave man power. But man have a tendency to forget where his power come from.
Of course.
He has a tendency to forget where his help come from.
That's right.
He goes even further. He forget to understand where his knowledge and his
Come from.
understanding come from.
Yep.
Who gave him? He didn't say he gave you a mind,
Mm-hmm.
and that mind is to make good choices. But we see that don't always happen. But we will talk about the Yahuwah's power and his dominion. My verse reads a little different, but not too much different. It says Yahuwah reigns. First of all, let you know who reigns, who's over, who's in control. It starts off telling us straight up, you don't have to wonder who's in charge. It says Yahuwah reigns, let the earth rejoice. Now, seems like to me everything has some sense to rejoice before Yah, but he got to admonish man to rejoice or praise or to worship. And he goes on to say, let the many isles be glad, the waters rejoice. Let everything that he has created. See that, child, I tell you, this will never,
Mm.
this, I done said here, this thing ain't rained not one time.
No, that's right.
And so when we say, when we look into the word of the Most High, we see in his word, he's constantly reminding man who he is. And he constantly showing us through the earth his power and his dominion. He let us know that. But for some reason, it seems to me that we forget that as people. We get to claiming things, me, that's mine, ours. And he clearly states these things are here for us to use. Take advantage of those things, but don't abuse them. Well, we know that's not true because we can see all through the earth how the earth been torn up by the greed of man.
Mm-hmm.
He said, the Yahuwah reigns. Our Elohim, he reigns. That word means he sits on the circle of the earth in authority. Then it say, let the earth rejoice. Not only the earth rejoice, all the other planets, and they known as stars as well, rejoice. Let the many islands be glad. And there's many islands surrounded by the water. He goes on to say clouds and thick darkness surround him. Now everybody think y'all would be in the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
But did not he make all this stuff out of darkness?
Yes, he did.
He don't have a problem with darkness.
No, he don't.
He holy in the light and he holy in the dark.
Yes, he does.
It don't change his holiness. It
Nope.
doesn't change his righteousness. He can see just as good in the dark as he can in the light. Nothing is hidden from him. He said clouds and thick darkness surround him.
Yep.
Righteousness and justice are the foundation. Listen what he said. What is the foundation? He said righteousness and justice. And we see that taken out that is abused so much from where we sit. But his word clearly states clouds and thick darkness surround him. He said, and righteousness and justice are the foundation of what? Of his throne. So if righteousness and justice is the foundation where he sit, should not that be where we're sitting from our
Mm-hmm.
standpoint?
Yeah.
That we stand on what is right, just and then justified by his word, because his word backs us up, saints.
Yes, it does.
Even though the world might not agree with you, agree with us, when we stand in righteousness or want to see justice, to be justified, to be found right, to be what? Vindicated. Oh, we give him glory. And I think we all want to be vindicated. When you done wrong, you want some vindication.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody to come to your aid, someone to stop the madness.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Oh,
you
we give
do.
him glory. Someone will put their foot down and say, enough is enough. So Yah is stating tonight that the power and the dominion, even though he gave us a spirit of power, but he come to let us know that all the power and the dominion still rest in him.
Yes.
And he sits what's around him, even in his sitting. What surrounds him is righteousness.
Yes.
He said righteousness and justice. How do righteousness and justice it's surround him? He's so pure and so holy. What's shining on him is righteousness. What's shining on him is the light of justice.
Mm-hmm.
He said, these are the what? The foundation. These are things that we are children of the Most High supposed to be standing on, building our faith, our most holy faith, on the firm foundation of righteousness and justice. What is right? Because he the one who declares one's righteous. And you become righteous when you believe his word.
Yes. Yes, you do.
When you believe what he said to you.
Yes.
That's what he said it will count unto Abraham because he believed him.
That's right.
Abraham didn't do anything. He believed. He heard the word from the Most High and he carried it out.
Yes.
And we read it like he came right on our time he heard the word. We don't know when he got up and left,
That's
but he
true.
left.
Yes.
It says clouds. Now you know clouds is like a vapor. Even
Yep.
though you see them from afar and they dark and they form darkness. Isn't that amazing?
Yes, it is.
When rain is going to come, I guess we can look at it from the standpoint where our eyes can see.
Yes.
How do we know that a storm is coming? We begin to be surrounded by darkness of the clouds. It tells us something, some type of event about to take place. We are going to get rain, and sometimes we're going to get rain, and a lot of times we see lightning
Yes.
coming out of those dark clouds.
Yep. true.
We hear the thunder rolling, coming from those what? Dark clouds. And when it started surrounding us, a lot of people though they get afraid. Because they know now the biggest heathen get afraid with lightning and all that starts.
Oh, yes, it does.
Because they got sense enough, even though they want to claim the fame,
Hmm.
but they don't like the thunder and the lightning. They don't like the dark cloud that forms. He said, fire goes, this is what he said, which is lightning. Fire goes before him. He got clouds and thick darkness surrounds him. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. Fire goes before him. But we know when it started like, oh goodness. And it was thunder start peeling out, here come the rain.
Yes.
And and the dark clouds don't move until it finishes. You ever notice how when the rain, the sky start pouring out, then the clouds start lifting up, emptying out his resources upon the earth. And y'all, he said, and fire goes out. What did it do? And burns up his adversaries round about.
Yes.
That's why the enemy, that's why a lot of them are afraid. You don't know who's going to be hit and who's not.
That's right.
But when this war comes, it don't matter where they be, how, where they hide. This is going to what? It's going to burn up his adversaries round about.
Yes.
You close and near, above ground, beneath ground. It does not matter. He said his lightning lit up the world. He sure do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how dark the sky is. If it start light, it just light up the sky.
Yes, it does.
So who's really in power and whose dominion is it?
Yahuah.
Who causes all these things to be? I know they got them a little machine out there making their own little rain.
Mm.
But they don't understand y'all the one doing it. He allowed to do
Yeah.
so.
Yes, he does.
He said the earth saw it. This is what he said, the earth saw it. And trembled. Isn't it amazing how nature, when it sees the sight of the Most High Elohim, how it reacts? It reacts by what? By the earth shaking. The wind is blowing, the trees are bowing. Because we are now, what the earth is telling, listen, we are in the presence of the Almighty.
Yes.
The Creator. Can't you hear it? Can't you see Him? He is here. Even the animals start to react.
Yes, they do.
Well, they understand there's a presence is come. The one that has all power in his hand.
Yes.
They know that he holds all the dimension. Everything belongs to him. They got sense enough to know that. They try to find themselves some way out of the storm.
Yes, they do.
But man go out and embraces it until he get hit in the chest of lightning.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They take it for a joke.
Yeah, they do.
He said, not only that, and it burns up his adversary.
Yes.
He burns them up. So a lot of times you catch them, they have these big parties and they these big old, and they see the weather rolling in, they don't pay no attention. until he sent down fire in the midst of them.
Mm-hmm. A strong lightning bolt
Say
to
the
break.
lightning lit up the world. The earth saw it and trembled. The earth shakes in the presence of Yah.
Yes.
It trembled because it know who formed it, who know who it obeys, but it obeys because he told it to what to do, and it does it. It's almost like it's trembled because am I order? I know I'm out of order. That's why the Bible tells us the earth is groaning
Yep.
for the manifestation of Israel to wake up. Because if you go ahead and wake up, if you go ahead and start walking upright, if you get yourself together, I can be healed, be restored.
Yes.
Because I fell when Adam fell. All I can produce a lot of times is some wild thistles. When they would go out in the wilderness everywhere and just pick up food anywhere. Even though it's out there, we don't know what it is.
That's true.
He says tremble. The earth saw it. The earth saw it and trembled. Am I going to last through this? Isn't that something?
Yes, it is.
Am I going to get through this? And it goes on to say, the mountain melted like wax. We know it does, because what we got? Mudslides.
Oh, yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it
He
is.
said the mountain melted like wax at the presence of Yahuah. So let's see where the presence of Yah. Let's see what they saying about. See, they ain't saying about the presence of Yah. They're just saying, all they saying is,
levels of rainfall over parts of Los Angeles, sending mud and boulders into neighborhoods.
People have been evacuated from their homes and millions more remain in a possible flood zone. The LA Fire Department has been busy rescuing people from rushing waters and drivers stranded in vehicles.
Look at the
We have team coverage tonight with reporters tracking conditions across the Southland.
Let's begin with meteorologist Vera Jimenez. She is tracking the storm from our weather center. Vera.
Thank you so much. Yes, as we take a live look outside to the backstop where you can see that it is still extremely active out there. We do have areas where we are seeing some stronger rainfall than we are in others, and of course that is going to be indicated.
Got all kind of talk. But the earth is, when I looked at this and just looked over how devastating it is, and like the one you sent me the other day, and I tell you, it looked like a third world country.
Yep, you sure did.
It look. That's what it looks like.
Yes, it
There's
does.
a tornado right there that hit Texas.
Yep.
It's a U.S. weather storm. It's in California, parts of California. And it's something that caught my eye. When we go back and look at these maps, there's another severe storm caught. I just put in for 2024, and we just in first week of the second month, that's what they call. And look at this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So tell me, who's in charge?
Yahuah is in charge.
Whose dominion? Whose power is displayed here, and who to remind man that this is his dominion?
Yahuah.
That he's in charge. You saw in charge, but you can't stop this.
Sure can't.
You have no control.
Certainly don't.
Over this. You don't have the control over the wind.
Certainly don't.
When it see the presence of Yah, if what this scripture tells us, everything started to move when he moved, when they see him. There's a reaction when they see him in Alabama.
Yes. Uncle Love Bridge.
It's through right across. Tell me who's in power. And all these places that you see the devastation, it just reek with racism
Yes, it does.
and unfairness.
Yes, it does.
Tell me who's in charge.
Our Creator's in charge.
Well, see, they think they're in charge.
I know they do. Hmm.
Look at there.
With yourself, you never
How
want
you
it.
gonna get yourself out of that kind of snow?
Hmm.
You just try to dig a trench where you can walk. The
Mm-mm-mm.
earth reacts when y'all begin to ride upon the cloud.
Yes.
It shows you that it's in the presence of the Almighty. And y'all letting us know as mankind, we don't have no power unless he give us some.
That's right.
And then he give us some power. We don't have sense enough to think him and humble ourselves. So he dumped like this on it. Look just like a pathway. Look like some kind of little marshmallow town.
Yeah, it does.
He looked so little in that hot that snow that high. Somebody say, I don't know the way they had 60 foot of snow.
Yeah, I said that they did have 60 in I forgot the the city.
This is Washington,
Yeah.
Washington Post. They
Washington.
could be up in Washington, who knows? California, underwater. Who's in charge? See, when they're talking this stuff and doing their dirt, they keep forgetting who's in charge, and y'all keep sending warnings.
Yes, he does.
He keeps letting them know I'm the one in charge. I the one can make. I'm either build you up or either I'll tear you down. I'll come in there, I'll pull down everything that you have. I'll lay everything that you got flat.
Yes, he does. And
I'm the one
splendid
in
at
charge.
that. Hmm.
All you don't work and build for, and see in the audacity of our people, we so bold and say instead of giving him praise and thanking him that they can rebuild, I'll build again.
Yeah, that's what
We
they
will
say.
rebuild.
Yeah.
We'll do this. We'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
He said this here, and we don't know what's going to happen after this solo thing come by. Look at parts of Tennessee lay flat.
Yeah. That
See,
garbage.
look like somebody they threw a bomb in there.
Yep.
Well, it was a bomb. Y'all throw a bomb in there,
It look like a bunch of garbage.
don't it? They look like a
Mm-hmm.
landfill.
Yep. That's exactly what it look like.
We got to understand when y'all say he's in charge. Let's go back to the scripture. I'm coming back to that. He says, what did he require? Y'all rise above the clouds and the thick darkness surrounds him. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. And if it's the foundation of his throne, then it should be foundation of ours, where he have us sitting at
Yes.
all times.
Yes. Yes.
Because he said fire goes before him and burns up his adversaries
Yep.
round about him. His lightning lit up the world.
Yes.
The earth saw it and it trembled. Then he said the mountain melted. We see the mudslides falling and the houses being knocked off the axle.
Mm-hmm.
The mountain melted like wax, he said. At the presence of Yah. See, it sees his presence. It knows his presence and it reacts.
Mm.
If y'all want to hold the side of the mountain, it'll hold up. If he said no, you stand right there.
That's right.
If we want to keep back the flood, he said no, don't you overrun your banks. He said, at the presence of Yahuah, of the whole earth, when he rises upon the clouds of this earth, and the earth see him, that's what it tells them. The earth see it.
Yep.
The earth recognizes his presence.
Yes, it does.
Oh, we give him glory.
Yes, it does.
And they try to take his glory.
Oh, yes, they do.
With that little thing, it rain a little bit, rain over there. They do this over here, but y'all do it all over there at one time.
Yes,
This
it
falling,
does.
this caving in over here, caving in over there, caving in over here. They can't keep up with him. Who are they? Because it tell him if for the first told us he the one reigned.
That's right.
These things are in his hand. He said, number 6 goes to tell, he said, the heavens declare his righteousness. Man might not declare his righteousness, but the heavens do. And all the people have seen his glory. What people? His people.
Yes, yes, yes.
The one that got eyes to see, one that understand this is y'all's doing, and it's marvelous in our eyesight. We just pray that he will keep us doing the time of these things.
That's right.
We know it ain't us. We can speak to the wind. We can pray, and the wind go another way. Because these are what? These are angels of the Most High is in control of this stuff. He tell them who house to hit and who house not to hit.
Yes. Yes.
Then it say he sent it down and burned up his adversary. He knows just how to target them. And I pray that we, as a people, y'all, we start paying more and more attention to these things.
Yep.
Because it's telling us that he is the one reign, and the earth know this stuff. It knows his presence. The side of the mountain started melting.
Yes.
Water overrunning is bad. They can't do it. They can't get out of the city fast enough. The heavens declare his righteousness, and all the people have seen but his glory. He said, let all those be ashamed who serve graven images. Let them all be ashamed.
Yes.
They don't believe me. They don't believe nothing I say. But they believe it when they got to pick them up out the mud.
Mm-hmm.
That you had it all intact day before, everything looking hunky-dory, and all of a sudden you have nothing tomorrow.
That's right. It's so true.
So I said what? His righteousness and his justice are the foundation of his throne. And he gonna get righteousness, and he gonna get what? Justice.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
He declared us to be righteous.
Yes, he does.
He says, let all those be what? Ashamed who serve the graven images. Let them be ashamed. Why he saying that? They couldn't save them out of this.
Sure couldn't.
All this here, many of them couldn't be spared. They little guards couldn't spare them from any of this tragedy. All these houses, all this river flowing, all this snow. You can hold up your rosary all you wanted, but it didn't stop the trees and all this from falling.
Certainly didn't.
It didn't stop the snowstorm. It didn't stop the tornado. It didn't stop the flood. And because of that, now I said thunderstorms. That was a storm system lashing Midwest with, and that was somewhere right there, Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
They all over the place. You dodge one city, you run into another.
Oh yeah.
Just because they do it on your side, that they don't mean it won't be doing it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back over here. He says, let all those who be ashamed, he said, who serve. That's including Judah and everybody else. Because they got many gods. They ain't serving him. They got later when they got them some more gods too.
Mm-hmm.
This verse said, let all those be ashamed who serve graven images and who boast themselves of idols. Child, I be holding on to my crystal. I got my crystal. I put it around my neck.
Mm.
And you go down with your crystal. You go down with your sage burning. You better off to put it in some lamb and some meat and eat it the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's a spice. Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody that wicked to take the things of Yah for nutrition and medicine and to go back and want to worship it, want to use it for witchcraft. He says, let all those who be ashamed, who serve graven images, who boast themselves of idols, worship him, he said. All you little gods. He said, Zion heard this and was glad. What he said, his people heard.
Yes.
People that y'all have understand what's going on. The ones that's eyes are open, we understand. We get this. We understand this. That he rides on the wind. He rides on the wind, and he also comes down on the cloud. Didn't he say he was standing on the cloud?
Yes, he did.
And when if you ever in the air fly, you look out the window, flying through clouds, it ain't nothing but a vapor.
That's all it is.
But y'all can stand on it solid for him. He said, Zion heard this and was glad. And then he goes on to say, and the daughters of Judah have rejoiced. Why? Because of your judgment, O Yahuah. We rejoice because we know it's your judgment. We know your judgment is coming upon this land. They ain't got it yet. But I come to tell you, you better get it and get yourself in order, whoever you are.
Sure better.
Because these are signs and wonders that y'all is sending through the pattern of the weather.
Yes, he is.
He done told us he desire what he's about justice, righteousness, and justice is his foundation. And if we are not standing on his foundation, that means we stand on the one that's unrighteous.
Yep.
He said, for you are what? The Yahuah Most High over all the earth. This is what Zion saying. This is his people saying. For you are Yahuah Most High over all the earth. You are exalted, hallelujah, far above all these little gods.
Yes.
Nobody can stop you in what you do, Father Yah. If you decide to say it, it got to happen.
Yep.
Who can stop it? No, but they stick their chest out full of pride. We gonna do something else, like they can block what y'all is doing. That's why we got sense enough those that awaken is giving y'all glory. Giving them praise. Even when we hear the weather, we start praying.
Yes.
That y'all will that he will save his people.
Yes.
That he will protect his people. Those that are calling upon his name, that he will protect his own. And number 8 declared, it tells us that Zion heard this and was glad. And the daughters of Judah have what? Rejoiced because of your judgments, O Yahuah. We got it. We understand it. We understand what's going on. He said, for you are the Yahuah Most High. It's biblical what we see happening.
Yes, it is.
We see the prophecies unfolding in front of our eyes.
Yes,
every
we do.
day.
That's right. All day long.
For you are Yahuah Most High over all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods. The 10th verse says, hate evil. He tell you, Israel's supposed to hate evil. The righteous man, whether you Israel or not, you supposed to hate evil. You can't say you walking upright when you hate no a group of people.
Mm-mm.
And you ask you a question, what do they do? I just hate them.
Yes.
But you think you're going somewhere.
That's
God
right.
told you what He's gonna do: send the weather, burn up His adversaries. Because when you come out against His own, you come out against Him. He's no different in the natural mother or the natural father. Don't they come out against you? You mess with their children.
Yes, they do.
How much more our Heavenly Father? He said, hate evil. You who love Yahuah, you say you love me. Why you always participate in this evil stuff? Matter of fact, why are you always over there suggesting to do evil things? And you claim you love me. I believe that's gonna be them ones that he said. I said, Lord, Lord.
Yep.
Yeah, he said, I never knew you. You might have talked about, I don't know you. He said, who preserves the souls of his what? His godly ones. We are kept if we want to be kept.
Yes.
And we can only be kept by Him.
That's right.
If we're walking upright.
That's right.
He said, you hate what I hate. I hate evil.
Yes. Yes.
Hate evil, you who love Yahuah. That's plain and clear. If you love me, then you love what I love and you hate what I hate. He said, who preserved the soul of his godly ones. He the one keep us saints. He delivers us from the hand of the wicked.
Yes.
So you ain't gonna tell me a lot of these homes that's rolling down the street or under the mud had some things planned to do to some of his people.
Oh yeah.
Or with a group that had some plans with what they're gonna do. All the little pea shooters are going down in the river somewhere. We got to understand that y'all is fighting for us. And the earth understanding, it gets it. We better get it, saints.
That's right.
That He's actually fighting for us. It's about His people. Then He said, who preserved the souls of His godly ones?
Yes,
Who delivered them from the hand of the wicked? 11th verse, he said, light is shown. Light is sown like seeds for the righteous. What are you saying? And gladness for the upright in heart. Y'all, literally, he said, light is sown. I see all you doing. It's like a picture being taken. You moving, they study clicking. The light is flashing from the camera. But you want to accuse his people of stuff they didn't do. Light is sown like seed for the righteous. We give Him glory.
Yes, yes.
Y'all know our righteousness. He know our innocence. He know they're lying on us. He know they're plotting against his people.
Yes, he does.
And not us only, those ones that's what? That turn and walking upright.
Yes, yes.
Judah first and then the Gentile. Who walking upright before him. And they got hate in their heart. And time you mentioned you're going to get a black race something, everybody get them up in the uproar.
Yeah.
Everybody have an issue.
Yes, they do.
They with you until you stop, until they start giving you something, doing something for you.
Oh, yeah, they
You see
have
how
very
fast
sweet.
that they turn.
Yes.
I think y'all just letting all this stuff go forth just to reveal who they really are.
Yes,
Because
he
our
is.
people need to see that.
That's right.
They honestly need to see that. He said in the 12th verse, be glad, he said, in Yahuah. He said, you righteous ones. I love that. The one that is upright in your heart. Believe in him, believe in his word. Walking after his word. He said, be glad. I'm talking to you. Be glad, you righteous ones. Wherever you have been scattered, you be glad. He not only said, he said, and give thanks to his holy name. Because as we thank him and give him glory
Yes.
and worship him, he's working on some things for us. I think these things are happening because we ain't had this many people collectively is walking in the truth and talking truth, living truth, and praying truth.
Yes, yes.
It's gonna get worse than that. More we walk, be awakened.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people still waking up, saints. Yah has already put his name on those people. That's why we can't say who is and who ain't. When they will and when they won't. We don't know all the ways of Yah.
Certainly don't.
And it behooves us not to think we do, because we don't know. He'll do a 360 on you in a minute. Let's get into our other words here. We almost done. I want it to be very long. Let's get our verse. It says, Psalm 29:4 say, the voice of Yahuah, what is it? He says powerful.
Yes.
The voice of Yahuah is full of majesty. It is so full of majesty that we see the earth shakes.
That's right.
The mountain melts. Some of the animals it casts off their young because of the sound of the voice of Yah. Psalm 62:11 said, once Yah has spoken twice, he said, I have heard this, that the power belongs to Yahuah.
Mm-hmm.
The power and the dominion. It really belongs where he gave it. This David saying, well, we know who he gave the power to.
Mm-hmm.
He said, all power is in my hand. And that's our Yahushua HaMashiach. Psalm 145:11-13 tell us, they shall speak of the glory of your kingdom and tell of your power.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say? To make known to the children of men your mighty deeds. See, that's what we're supposed to tell our children, how good he is, how powerful he is. You can't play with him. That he will, you talking you love, he's gonna test that love.
Yes, he will.
Or he gonna chastise you when he trying to get your attention. We need to give, see, the church them fantasize our Yahuah. Like
Yeah.
he won't chastise you.
Yeah, they did.
He is love. But you better go keep reading. He's an almost terrible Elohim.
That's what he said.
You ain't
Woo.
you ain't seen him his rap, but you gonna see his rap now.
That's right.
They shall speak of the glory of Yahuah, of your kingdom, he said, and tell of your power to make known to the children of man your mighty deeds. He said, and the glorious splendor of your kingdom. Baby, let me tell you something. We got something to look forward to. The word done told us, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither have it entered to the heart of man what good things
That's right.
he have in store for them that walk upright, that love him. We want to be there because we want to see what he got to say. He got to show us. He said, your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And your dominion endures what? Throughout all generations. His dominion, see, man little stuff stops. See, that's what makes his power. His dominion endures through all generations. It does not cease.
Really don't.
He said, and the glorious splendor of your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
Yes.
And your dominion endures throughout all generations.
Yes.
He said that Yahuah is faithful in all his words.
Yes, he
and
is.
kind in all his works. And that's up. He said kind. Because you know why he is kind? Because all that he has done, we've seen, he could have wiped all them off, right along with everything they had.
That's right.
He showed mercy.
Yes, he does.
Because he could have took them down in nowhere. Some of them did go down. Then you tell us we're going to get into little Nebuchadnezzar. Because Nebuchadnezzar had a change of heart here. At the end of the days, see, now he's doing a reminiscence. I got it. Before I'm going to read this, and I'm going to go in and I'll come back and read this again. At the end of the days, he said, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up my eyes to heaven, and my reason returned to me. I got good sense. My common sense returned to me. He said, I blessed the Most High and praised and honored him who lives forever. Oh, he wasn't singing his song before. He said, for his dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom endures from generation to generation. And all the inhabitants of the earth are what? Accounted as nothing. Now he realizes it ain't nothing. And does according to his will among the host of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth. He said, none can stay in his hand or say to him, what have you done? Let's get into who is Nebuchadnezzar. Who is, why is this? Let me open this up a little bit. Daniel talk about Nebuchadnezzar. Daniel prophesied to Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar coming in and took all the choices out. Let's go up here and talk about it. It says, the biblical king Nebuchadnezzar was one of the most powerful rulers ever to appear on the world stage. Yet, like all kings, his might was nothing in the face of Israel's one true Yahuah. I'm not going to read all that. You can go back. King Nebuchadnezzar is known to modern historians as Nebuchadnezzar II. He ruled Babylonia. He ruled it from 605 to 562, or 562 to 605. Because see, we read from our right to our left. They got to read from our left to our right. He said, as the most influential and longest reigning king of the Neo-Babylonian period. Nebuchadnezzar conducted the city of Babylon to its what? Its height of power and prosperity. Born in Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar was the son of Nabopolassar, founder of the Chaldean dynasty, which where Abraham resided. He resided among all them heathens. Just as Nebuchadnezzar succeeded his father on his throne, so did his son evil Merodach followed him. Nebuchadnezzar is best known as the Babylonian king who destroyed Jerusalem in 526 BC and led away many Hebrews into captivity in Babylon. According to Josephus' Antiquities, Nebuchadnezzar later returned to besiege Jerusalem again in 586 before the Common Era. The book of Jeremiah reveals that this campaign resulted in the capture of the city, the destruction of Solomon's temple, and the deportation of the Hebrews into captivity. Nebuchadnezzar's name means May Nebo or Nabu, protect the crown. That's what his name means, to protect the crown. And is sometimes translated as Nebuchadnezzar. He became an incredibly successful conqueror and builder. Thousands of bricks have been found in Iraq. Listen, wait, in Iraq, with his name stamped on them, while he was still crowned prince. Nebuchadnezzar gained stature as a military commander by defeating the Egyptians under Pharaoh Necho at the Battle of what? Garkamish. And you can find that in 2 Kings 24:7, 2 Chronicles 35 and 20, and Jeremiah 46 and 2. Say, during his reign, Nebuchadnezzar greatly expanded the Babylonian Empire with the help of his wife, Amtis. He undertook the rebuilding and beautification of his hometown and capital city of Babylon. He was a spiritual man. He restored the pagan. You have to watch that spirit now. They're spiritual, but spiritual to who?
Right.
A spiritual man. He restored the pagan temples of Marduk, and Nobs, as well as many other temples and shrines. After living in his father's palace for a season, he built a residence for himself, a summer palace and a lavish southern palace. He said the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of Nebuchadnezzar's archaeological achievement, ranks among the 7 wonders of ancient world. Then it said King Nebuchadnezzar died in August. Let me go down here. Let me get down here. King Nebuchadnezzar's story in the Bible. The story of King Nebuchadnezzar comes to life in 2 Kings, the 24th chapter and the 25th chapter, 2 Chronicles 36, Jeremiah 21 and 52, and Daniel 1-4. When Nebuchadnezzar conquered Jerusalem, he transported many of his brightest citizens back to Babylon. That's how Daniel and them got there, including young Daniel and the 3 Hebrew friends who were renamed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yep.
The book of Daniel pulls back the curtain of time to show how Yah used Nebuchadnezzar, listen, to shape the world history. Like many rulers, Nebuchadnezzar revealed in his power. He reveled in his power and preeminence, but in reality, he was merely an instrument in Yah's plan. See, what these people don't understand, just like this ain't nothing new. They
Nope.
are instrument in y'all's hand. They're playing it out. They're just fiddlers playing the music that y'all have designed for them to play. Y'all gave Daniel the ability to interpret Nebuchadnezzar's dream, but the but the but the king did not submit wholly to Yah. Daniel explained a dream that predicted the king would what? Go insane
Mm-hmm.
for 7 years, live in the field like an animal,
Yep.
with long nails and fingernails, long
Mm-hmm.
hair and fingernails, and eat grass. A year later, as Nebuchadnezzar was boasting to himself,
Mm.
the dream came true.
Yes, it did.
Y'all humbled the arrogant ruler by turning him into what? A wild beast.
Yep.
Archaeologists say of a mysterious period does exist, and it does. It does exist. Now these are archaeologists, but they don't find the mysterious period does exist during Nebuchadnezzar's 43-year reign, in which a queen, which was his wife, he told you his wife, a queen controlled the country. Eventually, Nebuchadnezzar's sanctity returned and he acknowledged. Now, that's where we just read. He acknowledged the sovereignty of Yah.
That's right.
That's why he came to his senses.
Mm-hmm.
As a brilliant strategist and ruler, Nebuchadnezzar followed two wise policies. He allowed, that's one thing, that's why this captivity is so dark and so evil.
Yes.
As a brilliant strategist and ruler, Nebuchadnezzar followed two wise policies. He allowed conquered nations to retain their own religion, and he imported the smartest of the conquered people to help him govern. At times he recognized Yahuah, but his fidelity was shortened. Here you go again. Pride was Nebuchadnezzar's undoing. He could be manipulated through what? Flattery, and imagine himself as a part to Yah, deserving of worship. That's why a lot of them are going to fall. The lesson from Nebuchadnezzar. Life teaches readers of the Bible that humility and obedience to Yah matters more than worldly achievement. No matter how mighty a man may become, Yah's power is greater.
Yes, it is.
King Nebuchadnezzar conquered nations, but was what? Helpless before the almighty Yah, hand of Yah. Yahuah controls even the rich and the powerful to carry out his plan. And that's what he's doing right now.
Yes, he is.
Daniel had watched kings come and he watched kings go, including Nebuchadnezzar. Daniel understood that only Yah should be worshipped, because ultimately only Yah holds sovereign power.
That's right.
We give Yah praise. It said, then Nebuchadnezzar said, praise be to the Yahuah of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who has sent his angel and rescued his servants. They trusted in him and defied the king's command, and were willing to give up their lives rather than serve or worship any God except their own God. He testified. Right. That's why we don't give in. Say they talk about us, but don't give in and don't give up, because they're trying you. The words were still on his lips when a voice came from heaven. This is what is decreed for you, King Nebuchadnezzar. Your royal authority has been what? Taken from you. Immediately what had been said about Nebuchadnezzar was fulfilled. He was driven away from people and ate grass like cattle.
Like an animal.
And his body was drenched in the dew of heaven until his hair grew like what? Like feathers of an eagle. And his nails like the claws of a bird. He was a sight to see, wasn't he?
Yes, it was.
Now, listen, now I Nebuchadnezzar praise and exalt, and oh, now you can come down. Now I Nebuchadnezzar praise and exalt and glorify the King of heaven, because everything he does is right. Can
Yes,
y'all
it
bring
is.
them down to their knees?
Yes, he does.
And all his ways are just. And those who walk in pride, he is able to what? Humble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so in other words, you got some sense. Let's go back over here and what this word say. At the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up my eyes to heaven, and my reason, my senses returned to me.
Mm-hmm.
I bless the Most High and praise and honor him who lives forever. For his dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom endures from generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
All the inhabitants of the earth are accounted as nothing. And he does according to his will among the host of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth. And none can stay. Nobody can stop what he say. Stay his hand. Stop his hand or say to him, what have you done?
Mm.
If he can bring down him, he gonna bring down the rest.
Yes, he will.
Saints of the Most High Elohim, we give y'all praise and glory, because this word come to tell us this dominion belong to him.
Yes, it does.
For his invisible attribute, namely his eternal power and his divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made, so they are without excuse.
Mm-hmm.
The tree ain't gonna tell you, ain't gonna make no. I know who made me.
Yep.
The moon know who created it. The animals know who is over them.
Yes, it does.
Jeremiah say, it is he who made the earth by his power, who established the world by his wisdom, and by his understanding what he stretched out the heavens. First Chronicles 29 and 11 and 12 say, yours, O Yahuah, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the victory and the majesty. For all that is in the heavens and in the earth is yours. Yours is the kingdom, O Yahuah. And you are exalted as head above all. Both riches and honor comes from you.
Yes, he
You
does.
rule over all. In your hand are power and might. He said, in your hand it is to be what? To make great and to give strength to all. Ephesians said, and what is the immeasurable greatness of his power? You can't even measure this. Towards us who believe. Oh, say we can't even measure all this that Yah has for us.
Certainly can.
According to the working, he said, according to the working of his great might, that he worked in Hamashiach when he raised him from what? The dead, and seated him at his right hand in the heavenly place. Far above all the rule and authority and power and dominion, and above every name that is named. That's why Yahushua said he's the Lord of lords and King of kings.
Yes,
his name above all names.
Yes.
He said about every name that is named, not only in this, we say not only in this age, also in the one to come. He's our Yah right now, and he's gonna be the ones to come. And we that one to come when they spoke this. We are those people.
Yes.
Oh, we giving him the glory, saints. Understand this. Who our power come from. We acknowledge his majesty. We give him glory. Yes. Revelation says, worthy are you, O Yahuah Elohim, to receive glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and by your will they existed and were created. 93:1 said, Yahuah reigns. He is robbed in majesty. Yeah, because people try to take his glory.
Yes.
He raised them up. They try to take his glory. They say they're more powerful than he are.
Right.
They got the plan. He said that Yahuah is robbed. He has put on his strength. That's what he's doing now. As his belt. The world is established. It shall never be moved. He just gonna clean up this world. He
Yes,
got to
he is.
redo it. It's
Yes,
too
he does.
filthy. Our last one for the night, Psalm 9:7-1-9 say, the Yahuah reigns. We ended with what we started with. The Yahuah reign. Let the earth rejoice. Let the many coastlands be glad. Clouds and thick darkness are all around him. Righteousness and justice are what? His foundation, saints. He ain't gonna have it no other way. He said fire goes before him and burn up his adversary all around. His lightning light up the world. The earth see it and trembles. The mountains melt like wax before what? The Yahuah. Before what? Yahuah, all the earth. Yah is letting us know through all his work, he is the one in charge.
Yes, he is.
Like Nebuchadnezzar, they think they're in charge. They got puffed up and prideful. Y'all say, I'm going to bring it down.
Yes, he is.
And we know because we see the evidence.
Yes.
We know these scriptures, see, they don't know. A lot of them don't understand what the scriptures are told. We know because we read it.
Yes.
We don't let nobody tell us not to go in the Old Testament. Not to read. Let's start at John.
Better go somewhere.
Before we give him glory. Abba Yah, we thank you for this word tonight.
Yes.
We thank you for your love and your kindness and your outstretched arms, your tender mercies.
Yes.
We thank you for loving us when we didn't know to love.
That's right.
For caring for us when we didn't know nobody cared. So we thank you, Yah.
Yes, yes.
We give your name the glory, praise, and honor. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where we would be.
That's right.
What will we be? That's why we love you, Father. Because when you come with your what? Your blessings, your healing in your wing, blessings in your hand, deliverance in your mouth. We give your name glory, praise, and honor, Father. We thank you. And our peace, never. When we look back,
our holiday,
we just want to thank him.
and my hope begins to fray.
We thank you, we give him praise, we give him glory.
I find solace
When we are peace
just
in him.
in knowing
When all this stuff
my
is going
peace
is
not far.
upside down and sideways.
For
We know how to look for
he's
peace.
my peace giver. He's my strength in the storm.
Yes, he is.
I know he comes to deliver.
Yes,
I know
does.
I'm not alone.
We thank you, Abba Yah. We thank you for this word tonight. We ask that it go
When
out.
the skies of life are
To the hearing of
cloudy,
those that you do.
no ray of hope I
We
see.
are thanking you right now, Yah.
I know the light is dawning, for I know who cares for
We
me.
give your name glory, give your name
When
praise.
the stars forget to twinkle,
And we continue
and the sun refuses to shine,
and we continue to
my
uplift.
face looks up to
Praise
the
you, Father.
Master
Thank you for keeping us
who brings
strong.
me peace of
giving us a
mind.
mind of peace,
For he's my
keeping us
peace
simple.
giver. He's my strength in the storm.
Lord, we give him glory.
Oh, he comes to deliver. I know
Good
I'm
night.
not
Thank
alone.
you all for tuning in. He has been wonderful.
When my strength
Kingdom
is
belongs to
almost
him. He's the
gone,
Yahuah of the kingdom
I'm not
and
sure
the
how to
Yahuah
carry on. I go
of
to a
the
place of
dominion.
wonder.
That's who we are
There I
to.
sleep till you're alone.
He tells us
I
to
find
hate
he's my
evil,
peace giver.
hate evil.
He's my
Don't
peace
follow after these
giver.
God. And we give God praise tonight, saints.
When my strength is
Yes,
almost gone,
continuously.
he's my
Hallelujah. We'll see you if it be the will of the
peace
Most High
giver.
on
He's
Friday
my
evening.
peace
Amen.
giver.
Hallelujah. We're going to say
He's
good
my
night, and we pray
peace
that He is your
giver.
peace giver as well.
When my strength is almost gone,
Yes. Hallelujah.
he's my
And we'll say
peace
good night, saints. The Most High
giver.